Well, prepare to brace. It's Chanel O'Connor and I am here in my queen of your hometown look. Here to represent the bonny Isle of Bute all the way in gorgeous Scotland. So if you want to stick around and see how I got into this, stay tuned to the following episode of me talking well, prepare to brace. It is week 1, it is episode 1. It is the grand premiere opening of season 6 of RuPaul's Drag Race UK. And baby, it is so exciting. Because at this point, I have actually seen what went on.
That's fine.
I've just gotten back from the premiere, so now I'm filming my episode 1. Oh my god. There is a lot to discuss. With my look, with my entrance, with the talent show, with me and Chara. There's obviously the excitement of it being the first episode of Series 6. This is incredible. And this is such an exciting first premiere of the cast, of us, of the babes, of season 6. I love it. Babes means pigs. So let's get into it. Remove your hat. Right, girls, if you didn't know how I do my tapes, I'm about to do them. We're gonna fire through this because we've got a lot to discuss. So if you want to see how I do my tapes, I need you to go and watch the previous video because I've not got time for this. I've not got time in my day. My day's very busy answering hate mail.
From Chara.
Okay, we're back and I've done my tapes. The crack with this one was, we have literally just walked in, we've done an entrance, but we'll get to that, But when I was getting ready for the runway, you only have a specific amount of time to get ready. During this time, you have cameras, they're asking you questions, you're having interactions, you're chatting to the girls, and a lot of the time you kind of forget how long you've been doing something for. So in my look, let me get it. This is the wig. Gorge. See this little hat? I made this the night before in the hotel. I spent 45 minutes hand sewing this hat onto this head. I'm such an ADHD girl that I was fully there like, yeah. So your mum, oh, that's so sad. I've got mum too. Yes. When they went, you have 2 hours till the runway, I was like, let's go. Oh god. I usually take 3 hours to get ready. Everybody else was half ready while I was still sat there fucking hand sewing. And I said to people, I was like, please don't ask me any questions. I am going to focus just now. I don't want to know about your life. I don't care. I don't, please don't speak to me. What's that famous quote?
I don't know.
Oh my god, no. You know the quote of Kelly Mantle where she's like,
I don't have time. I'm trying to put my makeup on.
Right.
oh mama, it was terrible. They tried to drown me in the ocean. Oh, that's terrible. That was me. So I was a miserable bitch that day. So with this look, I did not glue down my brows, but what I like to do is jump in, and I'd say what you like to do is run around the face. So while my primers are drying, baby, we just hit the sideburns. We hit the sideburns, slam. The next thing I'm gonna do is I actually jump in to, look, the fucking sellotape again. This is ridiculous. Anastasia Beverly Hills, I jump into the gorgeous little brow freeze. So it's basically like a brow gel, and all I'm gonna do is push up my brows. Let's go back to the beginning. Not entrance. Let me tell you about how this all happened. How I got my first call. I've auditioned 5 times, 5 times now, 4 tapes. To me, this is going to be my last time auditioning. I'm 25, I've been doing drag now for 8 years. I need to figure out what I want to do. So, picture this. It's submitted the night before the deadline. No, I'd say give myself 20 minutes. It was 20 minutes before the deadline.
It's going to be so bad. Okay.
So I genuinely was like, if they want me, they want me. The night before I got the call, I'd actually applied for a bunch of jobs. And I remember the next day, I was going to wake up at 9, I was going to go to the studio, it was going to be like, right, you're going to be really productive, you're going to do this. I didn't. I woke up at 2 in the afternoon, lazy bitch, wander on through to the living room with Niall. You know, we're both sitting there having what should be lunch, having breakfast. Phone starts ringing. Picture this. I'm on the couch, genuinely, haven't showered, disgusting mess. Niall is across from me, blaring TikToks. This is Niall, everybody. He edits my videos and he's my best friend and he helped me during all of this process.
Subscribe to Niall No Chill.
Yes, girls. He's actually got more subscribers than me. So maybe you want to do that to me?
Oh yeah, subscribe to Chanel O'Connor.
Because he has 50,000 subscribers. Babe, it was the fucking BBC. Hi, it is Thing here from Drag Race UK. Are you free to speak? I was like, yes. And they were like, are you alone? And I look at Niall, who's blaring TikToks, and I punch him. I go, yes, I'm alone. Yes, I'm alone. I start slapping shit out of him. Because I was like, shut the up. I was like, shut the And then immediately straight after, he got it and was like, oh, silence. Silence fell on that house.
I was unconscious. That's why
The
I was
lamp
silent.
did it, yes. I thought fists aren't good enough. Let's throw a lamp at you. So you go from that to walking into the workroom. Your mind is on a different planet. I'm seeing how the engine runs. And listen, it is well lubricated. It is well lubricated. I'll say that. I remember saying goodbye to Niall. Shall we insert the footage of him? This is me leaving. This is me in the car. We had spent 2 days.
No sleep.
No
Club.
sleep. Club.
Other club.
Dress. Stoning. As we're packing, bags are ripping.
Well,
20
you
minutes
have to
before I had to leave, I'm
made a suitcase.
making bags. Before we even walk into the workroom, there is a mission. There is an absolute squad of fabulous individuals that get us to that point. You know, you've got so much logistics that go in to getting 12 queens in one room together. All of us need to be psychologically okay to be able to be without our friends and family.
How did you get there?
No! I think the psych was just like, we can let one crazy one in. Fills the quota. So when it comes to walking in, it is insane. The weirdest thing is you stand waiting in the little wing bit and I can hear everyone. So I could hear Lisa, I could hear Zahira, I could hear Chara. The chat was grim, but I could hear it. Ooh. And see, that's why I get into trouble. I just say things, I don't beat it. So I literally then pounce on in, do my little line.
Come on, season 6, let's get Scottish! Ooh!
This is us seeing each other for the first time. We're smelling each other's bumholes like no tomorrow. You're psyching each other out. You're kind of seeing what the vibe is with everyone. I've just put the product through my lovely brows and I'm just setting that all with a brown. And of course, baby, I'm just following my natural arch. I'm very lucky that my mother had gifted me a natural arch brow. I just follow that. And with the way that my tapes work, it is lifting that up. So I do have a natural lift that's happening. So baby, my entrance line and me walking in, that was so daunting. This is the first time that people are going to see you. This is the first thing. So you really need to think, do you know what is my brand? What is the world going to see me in? I thought to myself, I was like, right, what is the most confident I ever feel? And genuinely, it's when I'm in a suit. I feel like when you're in a suit, you can do anything. I saw the entrance to the workroom as, this is a business meeting. I'm here to pitch myself. I'm here to buy the workroom. That's what I thought. I was like, I'm here to pay cash for this place. I also didn't mean it to kind of be blue and white. You know, I didn't mean it to be like, oh, flower of Scotland. Like, I didn't mean that. And fun fact, the fabric is actually from the tiny island that I am from. Isle of Bute. Shout out. And I felt so proud to wear pure Scottish wool fabric. This is so Scotland. I just love it.
You do? Oh.
And then the hair, Marco Wigs. He is such a talented wigstress and such a talented artist. He has done work for the Boulet brothers. He dresses them. He has done work for some of my favourite drag artists. He literally is amazing and I see his work so much that I was like, I want one. If I want to feel the most fabulous I could ever feel, I want a Marco. You do not want to be sitting there with raw hems, with crunchy lace, with anything that could give any girl indication that you are not there to literally destroy them.
Let's destroy them.
And that's what I did. So right now, all I've done is I've done my foundation. We're just slamming on that highlight, building up everything. Okay, so as I'm carving, you know, I'm trying to reach that nice height. I'm taking my time now, not gonna lie, girl. Because you know what was wild? I thought my makeup was messy that day and I just didn't feel confident. But then when I actually got to see it back, I was like, do you know what? You did that. I was like, I felt, do you know what? The outfit works. Everything feels good. But oh my God, let me tell you something funny. I am quite hard of hearing. And on entrance day, it's a very, very busy day. There's lots that's going on. Listen, when RuPaul comes in, that is the first time you ever see RuPaul. And I was in shock. I was like, she's not a robot. It's not a big puppet that like two children are in controlling. Then Ru goes, the winner of this season will win £25,000. I heard £250,000. They don't use it in the edit. I was hysterical. And I remember shouting, £250,000! £250,000! Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God! Lavoie taps me on my shoulder and goes, Chanel, it's 25K. So I'm like, oh, yeah. Baby, I fully thought, I was like, the BBC are treating us lovely. No. Just made a fool of myself. Plenty time for that on national television, I'll tell you that. There are 11 other bitches standing in front of your way. So honey, the competition was on. I knew at that moment I would do anything I can to make sure I get to the finale. To make sure I win. We saw with Chara, because I went, I want you to go home first. Bye-bye. 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 Your cabaret wasn't giving cabaret, so bye-bye. I was shocked when they went, you girls are safe. And I turned and I went, I looked at Chara and one look that at the time I thought was literal garbage was magical to see again was Kyron's entrance. Like the detail of how it was constructed and how it was made was so fabulous. Other looks I liked, I loved Sahira's because Sahira had this coat that obviously I was after Sahira, so I didn't see this coat. I didn't see what she did. And her entrance was phenomenal. It really set her in such a like, ooh, she's really good at rolling on the floor. Other looks, I loved Lil's look. Having a miniature version of yourself. Oh, it's so Dr. Evil coded, it's unreal. And Daddy, we all loved the doll. I loved it, I adore the dolls, but I loved that doll.
Baby, you can't read the doll.
Okay, we've contoured, done a bit on the cheeks. We're gonna move on to blush. And I have just got this product from Be Perfect. Literally came in a lovely little box that they sent me of just a little bit of congratulations for getting on the show. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. It's so well deserved. So I'm popping that just on the real high point, back point of the cheek, and I'm gonna blend that round. And I'll take the back end, round we go, up and round. So we got RuPaul covering the camera. Oh, I'm covering the camera. I'm literally doing that. How does it look, everyone at home? How does it look?
Oh
Stunning. When do I just tell her that she's literally terrible at this? She is tragically failing. So let's talk about the challenge of this episode. You know, we've just walked in. We were given the instructions. You will perform at the Tickety Boo Cabaret and you need to bring a fabulous act that will be entertaining. Baby, I want to sing RuPaul Happy Birthday. I know, Pancake. What the was I thinking?
Mom.
I just want to do something so silly and so stupid. Nobody questioned me at all. Because I instructed them to not question me at all. I don't know what you think at home, but I think it was f***ing funny. I fully thought, wouldn't it be funny if I forgot the lyrics? The whole bit was about me acting nervous. So, I now get out there, I'm acting nervous, and baby, I actually wrote the lyrics to Happy Birthday down on a piece of paper. And all of this bit was inspired by Dawn the Apprentice Jockey. Please insert.
Can I just look at the words? Cause
Yeah, absolutely.
I knew them when I came in.
And then the next thing you know, cake comes out, I do this little speech, I hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. Like what the actual have I just presented to the BBC? And everybody was like, that was so weird. Happy birthday cameos, links in the description. Okay, joke, so we're gonna jump into eyes. And for this look, this is my Chanel Quick Beat. What we wanna do is we literally wanna slam that on as quickly as possible, buff it out, bringing it round to the front, connecting to the nose, jumping back, and we are just buffing that line out. Now, I know this is why you'll join this video while you're watching, because I'm here to spill the tea between me and Chara. Girls, We're friends.
Hello. Let's celebrate that.
I didn't really know people's comfort level. I didn't really know what people would like to hear from me. You know, my friends at home would love to know what I think of them. But maybe Chara wouldn't like to hear that. I would say this, it's not fair of me to give my opinion like that. And I do regret doing that, but also, we're there to film a TV show. We're there to have a bit of drama. We're there to share our opinions of each other, but then find a resolution to it. And that's what we did. We were able to walk away from that situation, and I apologized. I said, I'm so sorry that I did that to you. And you know what was really hard? I've seen the episode now, and I get to see what Chara's reaction was, and her telling the kind of camera, like, in her confessionals of how I made her feel. It's really hard to hear, and it was really, you know, if I knew Chara like I know Chara now, I would have never said anything like that to her. And I would never have done that. But it's a competition show. Someone has to go home, and I was like, do you know what, Miss Chara? It's gonna be you. So when it wasn't her, and it was none of us, I was gagged. I was like, okay, maybe I do need to kind of watch myself a wee bit here and make sure I'm not letting things hang out too obviously and being too honest to the point that it's going to upset people. I'm literally going to work now in with a very, very fine brush. Ooh, 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 ooh. That brush is so fine. Thank you. How fine is it? Very fine. Point of the story is, me and Chara now are absolutely amazing. We are such good friends, and she's one of my best friends from the show. You know, you people can have your opinions about that, but guess what? What really matters to me is how me and Chara are. And me and Chara, we are golden, and I absolutely adore her. But guess what? It does make fabulous TV. It's a reality TV show. There is a Chanel that you will meet out in the clubs, there's a Chanel that you will meet in day-to-day, but the second you put me in a competition for there to be £25,000 to be won, I will do whatever it takes. I will say the batshit crazy stuff that will make girls question their psychological state. The best kind of warfare? Psychological warfare. Baby, for me to turn around and go, that's not Cabaret. Ooh. Who said singing happy birthday was f***ing Cabaret, bitch? That's the truth. Like, that's the truth. But point of the story is, love Chara. This is for you. This video is dedicated to Chara. It's not. It's dedicated to my episode 1, so let's get back into it. Thank you. So we're jumping back into eyes. Now we need definition. We need to start defining the lines. And that's the great thing with liquid eyeliners, with your other liquids. You know, I love a brown liquid liner. So I'm just going to literally mark a dark line of gorgeous brown right around this cut crease. Can you see? Donka, 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 donka. You want definition. And once we've done that, what I like to do is just literally go back in with that darker brush with a bit more brown on it and just run it round. For me, I was like, do you know what? We're sticking to the neutrals. We're keeping it nice and fresh. Run it round. Blend that line out just ever so slightly. And with the brown that we're bringing round, what I just like to do, that's quite psycho, is just still with it, take it down into the start of the nose. But what I am literally doing is with the remnants of whatever's on this brush, because I don't wash my brushes.
What?
It's quite bad. I do need a new beauty blender, that's the one thing I will say. So I'm gonna give that a wash after this. Probably not. You're gonna take that brown and you're just gonna bring it down the bridge of the nose. Not, baby, I'm not saying big brown nose. I'm just saying it's an indication of a sharper nose. I'm gonna move on to liner. And for this, baby, I'm just slamming on some black liner. You know, you want to get that nice sharp inner corner, bringing it out, up and over, snatch the liner up. Because listen, I'm someone on the moors. I'm someone who's running around and I'm looking after my sheep and I'm making sure they're all little precious gorgeous sheep. But baby, I still have a full face of makeup on. I still look sexy for the farm boys, you know? I'll show you what you can milk after those cows. The inspiration for this look is, I'm such a big fan of Westwood. And there is so much tartan represented in Vivienne Westwood. I used to work in a shop and we sold tartan. Sold tartan plates, sold tartan like carpets, cushions, everything. It was just so like, I felt so Scottish, it was unreal. So I knew, queen of a hometown, I need to wear something tartan. Let's be obvious, but let's be fashionably obvious. You know, let's have a moment where we can be like, okay, let's find a fashionable reference that we can enjoy. I made the skirt. The skirt is pure 100% wool. So it was heavy as f***. And it was my family tartan, which I was so proud to represent. And the one thing with this season is there's so much beautiful representation. So I was excited to be like, well, I'm gonna represent Scotland. The little cardigan was originally my grand's cardigan from like years ago. And we were gonna do this Alexander McQueen style, like adding on threads and adding on like layers and stitching and things like that. And that would have been a lovely idea, but we just didn't have the time. So what I did was I went, we'll just reverse the cardigan and I'll wear it backwards. So to talk through the look, it basically worked like this. The shoes were Sire's. The socks were Niall socks. Up to the skirt. The skirt was my family tartan. I'd literally made it myself. I had pleated the entire back. I'd used 6 meters of fabric in this kilt. It was insane. The sporran was Niall's sporran. And then moving up, I had my lovely granny's hand knitted little jumper that was on backwards. My dad's wedding brooch from his marriage to my mother, which was so nice. And I was wearing earrings that my mother had given me as well. And the hair was done by Sire as well. So it was this vibe that I felt so home girl coded.
I am a seamstress, and I'm very proud to say that I've actually made every single look.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
So let me speed up because baby, we've done our liner. We've done this, we'll add a bit of mascara. We're gonna jump on now and we're gonna do a little bit of lip work. So let me just fast forward and let's get onto the lips. With lip, I am jumping into the Flash palette again really quickly. They are screaming, Chanel, you have to get ready now. You're on the runway in 15 minutes. You know, you're like, fucking hell. Oh my God. Poo is coming out my bum. Sweat is dripping from every orifice. Also, completely forgot to talk about this. I was the first one to walk out. RuPaul saying my name, I will never get over this. And to be the first one out was so daunting. It was so scary because it's like all the cameras are on, all the lights are on, the crew are there, the judges are there, everything is there. The only thing I'm thinking about is like, please don't fall, pose, pose. Oh, ha, he, ha. Oh, my shoe is really sore, but don't let them see that. Oh my God, walking over here. I just farted. Oh, let's go over here. Stop. Pose. Oh, work. Do something funny because they're all staring at you and they're not laughing. That's how you walk on the runway, everybody. Yeah, I'm the first queen to walk on the runway of season 6. And I was the first queen to use the toilet as well. The gag that we were all safe. We were fully there in Untucked thinking like, no way, who's going to be the bottoms? Who's going to be the bottoms? There's no bottoms in that. They were all amazing. We had no idea when it came to it. And Lavoie and Miss Kyron are there. 2 little pedestals ready to lip sync to Goldfrapp Ooh La La, which I can just say is one of my favorite songs. So when I saw them do it, I went, divas, get into this. And for Miss Kyron to win, first episode out the gate with that crazy performance like that, wild but truly deserved. Then they said, and you also win immunity for next week's challenge. Bum, bum, bum. Immunity. There is never in UK seasons been immunity ever given to any queen. So without further ado, I'm going to pop on a lash, add a bit of highlight and dust off these powders, set and spray this up. Car. And in 3, 2, 1, we're going to get into this look. So let's do it. Thank you so much for watching. This has been my Queen of their Hometown look, and I have been Chanel O'Connor, and I'm fucking exhausted. We've been doing this all day, and
It is freezing. It is freezing cold in Scotland, as it always f***ing is. This is my look. This is the full thing, the full ensemble. And ensemble is French. In Scotland, we just say, here's the fit. This is the outfit. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Chanel O'Connor, and I am so excited to have finished episode 1. What a fucking wild ride it has been, but we've done it, we're over it, and now we get to relax and mosey on down to episode 2. So tune in next week for the fabulous Chanel O'Connor and the other ugly, ugly girls.
Get it, get it, get it.